salutations, it's your girl AHNYA, and I am back once again with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be recreating this fall look right here, using these four beauties right here. So without further ado, let's stop talking, get right into the video. What is up, you guys? I have missed you guys so much. It has been 4 weeks too long. But today I am going to show you what I created. This little, I guess you want to say it's like natural, but like, I don't know, it's just like wow, bow, bow, pow, pow, or type look. Well, I really am terrible at voiceovers. I just want to let you guys know I don't do this a lot, and yeah, you can just basically tell by the way I'm talking. But anyways, after I do my brows with going in with the pomade from Black Radiance, Blackish brownish pomade, it's like $4 at Walmart. Go ahead and buy it. And I go, after I do my brows, I go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal and the color Fawn, and I clean my brows up. And after I clean my brows up, I just take this lighter color, because if you tend to take a lighter concealer, you tend to get better results with color. Like the pigment, you get more pigment from the eyeshadow, and you don't have to like go back in so many times with the color. So if you didn't see, like about 5 seconds ago, I went in with this rust color from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I started it as my transition color. Then I went in with this yellow from the Juvia's Place palette, and I just plopped that right above the rust color from the Jaclyn Hill palette, only because to soften it out and not make it so harsh, but also make it look like it's blending and I just don't have like one color, you know. So it makes it all soft and actually like look nice, which is really nice. Like, sis, you got to try it. Okay, so next on the agenda, I go back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette in this brown color right here, and I'm gonna place this in my crease area. I have hooded eyelids, which means when I lift my eyes, you can barely see my crease. So I actually really have to define this area. So using this brown actually like really brought it out, but I had to go in with this black color coming up to really make the eye pop and like smoky at the end. So I recommend anybody and everybody who attempts this tutorial to do this, only because it looks so good. Then after that, I take a clean blending brush and I just go over and make sure there's no harsh lines, but it's like well enough for everyone to see it. Then I take my basically I just take the old brushes that I have like with the previous colors, and I just go back in and make sure the colors are still popping and that it's very subtle. I don't know if you saw before, but I went in with the Revolution and the color C1, and I'm going to cut my crease. Basically, I have to, for hooded people with hooded eyelids, you have to cut your crease. You have to cut your crease, but above your crease. If that does not make sense, just comment down below and I'll give you a cut crease tutorial. So I'm cutting my crease with this color. I did the lightest color that I have, only because later in the video I'm going to go in with the white. So then I took this clean pack, it's like a packing brush, a flat brush, whatever you want to call it, and I just patted the concealer in so that make it easier to place the, so it's not wet and it's easier for me to place the eyeshadow colors. Then I went in back with my brush and some concealer, and I just cleaned up. There was a little bit of like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it was a little crusty. It was looking a little crusty, I will say. But I went back in with concealer and just cleaned the line up to make it look more sharp. And then I went back with that same brush and blended it out so that when I apply my eyeshadows, it is not, you know, it's not wet. So I took this Summerita palette from GlitterRealm, and I took that in the color white on a flat brush, and I just packed it in. Then I took my old brush with that brown on it, not the black, the brown, and I blended it towards the cut crease. And then in between that brown and that white, I added the orangish color from the 35O palette from 02 palette from Morphe. Wow, I can't speak. From Morphe. And then after that, I plopped some glitter on the crease just to bring this cut crease out because it wasn't looking a little funky, but it was looking a little plain. And sis, if you want to be like simple but still cute, you don't have to add the glitter. I just added the glitter just to make my eyes pop more because I told you I have hooded eyes. Then I took the liner from e.l.f. and created a wing. I will have a tutorial on that coming out soon, you know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, yes. Then I went in with the Make It Dewy, not Make It Dewy, Jesus, the Dewy foundation from CoverGirl in the color 350 coconut. I think it's 350. No, it's 355 coconut, sorry. And I like Dewy because I have dry skin, girl. I needed some Dewy in my life that day because my skin was terrible. But then I took that Revolution in the color C12 and I plopped some of that Tape Shape by Tarte in the color Rich, and I blended that out. Then I cleaned up my wing with some concealer because it was looking a little funky, and yeah. Then I went in with the Laura Mercier powder. Sis, let me tell you, you do not have to buy this powder. There is a powder at the drugstore at Walmart or Target, the Milani Cosmetics, and they have the same color, like the exact same color, and it does the exact same thing. But I just used my Laura Mercier because I paid so much money for it. And then I went ahead and went in with my Black Radiance contour palette, and I used in medium dark to dark, and I used the contour powder and contoured my face. And then I took the sculpting powder from that same palette, and I went under my eyes. And I don't know what was on that brush previously, but if you can't tell on the left side of my face, or if you're looking at this video, the left side but my right side, it left like a darkish brownish residue, so I had to go back in later on with this MAC powder and kind of like make it come together because it was looking a little crusty and dusty, you know what I'm saying. Then I went in with the color 19 Covet in the Milani matte. When I tell y'all, this lippie smells so good. It smells so good. Like, you should get it, sis. Then I went back in with that rust and that brown, and I popped the rust to blend it in more with the end of my eye, and then the rust color at the beginning, just so it like brings out my eyes and makes it look nice. And then just kind of like blended those together. And I went in with the Fenty Beauty and Trophy Wife, and went under my brow bone just to make it pop more and come together. And I added a little bit of that in the tear duct. And then I took the Milani strobe light in the color 4 highlight, and placed it on my cheekbones and my nose and my cupid's bow, which is like my lip area, if y'all didn't know. And I added some setting spray, and sis, yes, he was done. He was here. You have made it to the end of this video. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Peace.